to today's stream on Spread the Joy World. Please do something kind for someone else today because it makes you feel good and also gives them the help they need. Here is your host, DJ Tom Slick.
Hello, everyone. Good morning to everyone. Because it's morning here. But good day if it's in England, it's a later. And I'm just going to be here chatting away today. Tomorrow, uh, I'm gonna try to play some Forza, because it comes out tomorrow, so I can show off how to play with accessibility on, and but I just want to get back to, talk to you guys today again. Um, you know, I hope you guys had a great week and weekend, and I hope you did something kind for someone else today. But don't forget the most important thing is to be kind to yourself. Because if you are not kind to yourself, how can you help others if you can't take care of yourself? And that means every which way, you know, and and I just love doing this for you guys and talking to you guys. This will be the last one of this talking for this month. And next week we'll be playing um Forza and 007 First Light. Because I've been waiting for that game for a long time. But I'm curious what games you guys like to play, and um you know and you know what makes you guys happy and all that kind of stuff. Because thank you, buddy, for coming in the chat. But I just want to say, it's nice to be back here on Twitch and trying to get my numbers back up again. I worked hard to get my affiliate, so I might as well use it. Um, maybe a little bit of Forza and a little bit of Outer Bound tomorrow to give you guys a little glimpse of Outer Bound to see if you guys. I'm not gonna do a full series on that game because that game really doesn't have an ending, and you know, and Forza doesn't either. But I thought it would show off both of those tomorrow, and you know, so to see if you guys like it for yourselves. Outer Bound doesn't really have any accessibility, but it, that game you really don't need it, you know. Um, but I can't wait for July because they remade one of my all-time favorite.
How you doing? Did you want some more of the thing?
And they remade one of my favorite games, Assassin's Creed Black Flag. That comes out on July 7th, I believe it is. But that's gonna be one of my all-time favorite games to play. I'm gonna be showing that off for a while because I love that game. I love the Assassin's Creed games. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be playing it on Xbox or PlayStation yet. Um, but but basically doesn't matter which one because they're basically the same game. So you know, I just wanted to you know you know and it's just it's amazing that that they're making some of the classic games again. You know, I grew up with Pac-Man, this Pac-Man, Outrun. Um, no, what was it called? I don't remember the first racing game I played because all it was the race on the track to get to the finish line before the timer hit zero. There was no other cars on the road. It was just you and the clock. Yeah. Oh, I do remember. It was called, and it did have a few other cars here and there, but it was called Pole Position. Yeah, that's a classic racing game. Then my other favorite was um Outrun, because that's the one that you drive the car on a track and it had palm trees and you were driving a convertible, and that was a sit down arcade game where you had a steering wheel and pedals and all that, but I couldn't do that part, so I had to do the pedals for me. But I love steering the car. That was fun. Um, and then there was another one that my friends lifted me onto. What was it called? I forget. You rode a motorcycle. Oh yeah, and then there was a and then there was one that I loved that you played. You sat on a speeder bike like in Star Wars. You know the speeder bikes, and you raced that. You know, and and there was a lot of great. Yeah, they. Yeah, thank you very much for that. Thank you for the follow very much. Oh yeah, it did work, didn't it? Ha! I love the alert. That was cool. And but I wanted to say thank you for the follow, and you know, and we're gonna get to some really good games this summer, you know, and I'm probably gonna do them for about 45 minutes. Cause the first 10 minutes are gonna be just us chatting, getting ourselves together, the intro and all that kind of stuff. Um, but I kind of have a formula going. Um, but I would like to know from you guys what kind of closing would you guys like to have? You know, I would like to hear some comments and things. What kind of closing you guys would like to see or ideas for a closing, um, that'd be really cool if you guys let us know, like, suggestions for closings and all that kind of stuff. And that'd be really, really awesome, you know. And you know, and it's just that I was remembering some classic games I used to love when I was younger. I've been playing games for a long time, you know. I don't know if all of you have seen, but I played um Atari 6 800. Yeah, it's 600, and I had the 800, and then I had played a ColecoVision, um, and then but the very first game I played was this thing you plugged to the TV, and it was called Pong. And all it was a little white ball and two paddles on either side of the TV. So when you turn the wheel on the controller, the the paddle will go up and down the screen. If you turn it one way, it would go up one way. Turn it the other way, it would go down. And all you had to do is make sure the paddle was right where the ball was going. And the ball would go back across the TV, and the other person had the other controller, and they would do the same thing. But one of my favorite games, and I can't find it, is called Breakout. Mm-hmm. Um, it was really a classic, game. And all it was a paddle on the bottom of the screen, like a square that you would use as a paddle, and a ball, and a bunch of colorful bricks, like white bricks. And all you had to do to win the level is knock all the bricks off the screen. The coolest thing is if you open one side of the screen all the way and the ball goes to the top of the screen and the bricks are still there, it would knock a whole bunch of them out at once because the ball would have to find another hole to come back out. It was kind of really simple but fun. My friends and I had lots and lots and lots of fun with that. Um, they games weren't like today's games at all. Graphics were like stick figures, and it was still fun. And but I wanted to see, what kind of games you guys ended up playing first, and you know, and I hope that you guys. And there goes Bear Dog. Eh, hi, buddy. Um, Everybody remembers Bear around here on my Twitch channel for a while ago. Um, and but it's amazing, and I'm really curious what games you guys love to play, like like my viewers on YouTube or Twitch, doesn't matter. Please let us know what games that you guys love to play. Oh yeah, don't forget to drop a follow, guys. and um and it's really a fun thing to do is stream when you're not afraid of showing yourself or whatever. Or like a few other my friends that stream use a character, but you have to remember there's still people at the end of the day. So please treat them as kindly as you would me. You know, um, but it's amazing that I play a lot of games. One of the ones I love to play, and I'm thinking about doing it here closer to Halloween, is Until Dawn. I never got it where everybody survived, and I don't care. I just love the game, and I may be doing their newest one on the channel. I forget what it's called, but something something 820. I forget. But I'm just so excited, you know, be able to share games and moments with you guys and you know, like I wish you guys would chat a little more because then I don't feel like I'm talking to myself, but I don't mind because you know that's what we do here, But I'm just so excited for um, you know, just have fun and have a good community spreading joy around the world, you know. Um, it'd be I can't wait to get into some really, really exciting gameplay. And maybe I changed my mind. Maybe I will do a game today. I don't know, but I won't do it for very long. But I just want to see how that looks on the screen and all that kind of stuff. And I just need one that's not very strenuous. Uh, strenuous. Let me go through my library here. And I just think of you guys and how no, I don't feel like it today. But tomorrow I would definitely do it. Tomorrow definitely we're gonna do a game. And sorry guys, I move around in the chair a lot. But um but it's but I'm just so excited, for a lot of games like James Bond First Light and things like that. And what else? Assassin's Creed, Black Flag. Sunday we'll go through my library and I'll show you how many games I have on my Xbox. I have hundreds and hundreds. We'll go through so you can see my whole collection. I have quite a big one. I have a couple of thousand, I think. And but please don't forget to hit the follow and and things like that. And even if I'm not streaming here and you come across the channel, hit the follow button anyway. So you get the, and don't forget to put your put your notifications to all. So when I go live, you get notified, you know. I will be doing PlayStation or Xbox games. And you know, we'll just have some laughs and some good conversation. And I'll be back tomorrow for another one with some gameplay and some chatting. And I hope that you guys have a great day. And I just wanted to drop by and talk to you guys for a little while today. And I'll be back tomorrow for some Forza and some Outbound gameplay. Okay? And take care, everyone. See you next time.